in terms of raising investment, right? When companies like Web3 startups are raising investments, and this is something also you have worked in the past. So, what are the things that they should be careful about when raising investment from international sources, as especially through crypto or through token sales or anything like that? What are the things that Web3 startups in India should be careful about?
See, the first thing when you're raising money, or this is more of a financial question than a legal question, because you need to have a proper financial model. When you're raising money, it's not based on your uh, value as a web. I mean, it's not based on your Web3 nature. It's anybody who's investing in you is basing their investment on your business value, like how strong you are as a business. So the only trick when it comes to from the legal standpoint is you're getting so much money from outside. You get you're under the, you have to adhere to FEMA regulations, foreign exchange management regulations. You have to adhere to foreign direct investment regulations. You will adhere to them normally, like any conventional business would, because of course a lot of people getting money from outside would probably be getting them from the wrong places. So from, it's more of a financial question, but if you're looking to raise money, the first thing you need to do is ensure that your valuation and the number, the type of, first of all, you ensure that the people who are investing in you, especially at a beginning stage, even though it is difficult because you're more of beggars than choosers at that stage, but you have to sort of ensure that the people who are investing in you have a good, solid, internationally acclaimed profile. It's not some random people who are investing in you. Then there are certain guidelines that you can take care of. As I mentioned, there are financial crime lists. There are certain declarations that you can take from a person. So legally, in general, I mean, even if you probably opened a mutual fund, you would know that there are FATCA declarations that you have to sign. So it's something similar. When you're getting money from somebody, you have them sign that, I'm not a politically exposed person. I'm not holding positions of power anywhere. I am this. My funds are coming from a genuine place, and you ensure that you are either that there's only a certain percentage of money you can get from a particular company from outside of India in a particular time frame. There are all FDI regulations. I don't want to get into the whole circular. It's going to be very boring. But the biggest thing that you have to do is make sure that you have a financial model in place, your valuation, so that tomorrow, if anybody asks you, if anybody goes through your books, if anybody looks through your investors, at the face of it, it looks legit. It doesn't feel like, okay, your business idea is zero, but people have invested millions in you. Then that is immediately you feel that okay, this is some money laundering going on here on, because you don't have any business entity. In actual numbers, if a real person, or if the government was to make a valuator sit and valuate your business, your valuation would be X, but the funding you received is X times 10. So that is something that you should be very careful of, that you have a good finance person on board who's giving you a proper valuation, and all your from a financial standpoint, all your ducks are in the row in that sense. That is the only thing you need to be careful of, prima facie, when it comes to investments. FDI regulations, foreign exchange management, and make sure that your valuations are on point. And make sure that your investors are legit. 4 things.
And the fifth thing is you can reach out to Shubha if you have any questions around this law particularly. So any startups out there looking to raise money, first I would urge you to contact Subha. She would help you with the legal aspect of raising money. And
No, please first reach out to a financer and show him your books of accounts.
also
I can't do anything legally if your accounts are all messed up. Your value, I had a business reach out to me and say, we're going to sell our token. We're going to value our company at $2 million. I'm like, how can you value your company at $2 million? You are 3 employees in total. This is just a business idea. You have not trademarked a name. You've not done anything. You just have a business idea. You're valuing it at 3 million. How? I said, just because we thought 3 million is a good number. No, that is not how it works. Even if you're a Web3 service, your valuations, your numbers should add up. They shouldn't just be absurd. And
Exactly.
because the moment you start raising, see, as long as you're raising, you're flying under the radar, you're a small business, nobody's going to come after you. It's only when you start receiving money and when you hit that valuation, that is when everybody's eyes are on you. That is when it benefits the regulators also to come after you, because now then, "Acha, how did this happen? Now we want to know. Now you bring out your books and we will see how you have raised this money." So that is the problem, If you get too ambitious without safeguards and without proper numbers, that is what happens.